Hey Zoe, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Alright, how did you feel when you found out you had cancer?
Really sad.
Why?
Because I really didn't know about this until they told me.
And were you scared?
Yes.
Why?
Because I didn't know what was going to happen.
So nobody had ever told you about cancer before?
No.
Did the kids bother you at school?
Yes.
And how did you feel about that?
Mad.
Why?
Because they kept asking me how, and I really didn't know because I already told them the answer, and they just kept asking the question over and over again.
So what was your answer?
I said, I don't know.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, what did you think would happen when y'all found out Zoe had cancer?
Really, I didn't think about it. I just asked the doctors what would happen, what's the next step, how did she get this, where did it come from, what's the process, and, where do we go from here?
And how did you deal with that?
Plenty of long nights of crying and closing doors and just, praying about what's the next step, what's going to happen.
And what was your doctor's name?
Dr. Chad Jacobson.
And did you feel like he was useful to the situation?
Yes. Yes, he always answered all my questions. He told me anything, I can pull up stuff online, but any question that I had, asked him, nothing was too not important. When it comes to me asking a question about my child, asked everything that I felt like was necessary that needed to be asked.
And who else did you talk to about the situation?
I had friends and other parents that was dealing with sick children and, just people around me.
And how did your friends react to that? Were they understanding?
Yeah, most of them, and they went through it with us, just like, most friends who stick by you would. They were there for her just as well as they were for me. I had days where they came and picked me up and took me from the hospital just to get me away, and took me in Walmarts just to act up and clown around.
In those days at the hospital, what did you do to stay occupied?
Homework. I was doing my schoolwork. I took long walks. Played games, as she stated.
All right, thank you. program.
Hey, Unique.
How are you today?
I'm fine, Unique.
How did you feel when you found out your grandchild had cancer?
Upset. Cried a lot.
And how did you deal with that?